Hi all! In the previous video, we have seen what are variables, multiple assignment to variables and dynamic typing. In this video, we will be seeing what are different data types supported by Python. Now, if you want to see my previous videos, you can subscribe to my channel Ishwari channel, and you have click on the subscribe button at the bottom. Now we will begin with the different data types supported by Python. These are the core inbuilt data types supported by Python. The first one is number data type, string data type, list data type, tuples and dictionaries. Now, in number data type, what are the subtypes it has got? Number data type has got subdata types. Subtypes: integer data type, floating point data type, boolean and complex. Now, what are integer? Integers, we know those are numbers without decimal point. Now, if I write, for example, I am just writing x is equal to 10. This is an example of integer. That is, I am trying to store value of x. I have told in the previous video that when I write like this, x is equal to 10, what is exactly happening is x is storing the location of object 10. That is, it is referencing to the location 10. Now, so this is the example of integer. Now, what are floating point numbers? Floating point numbers are those numbers with decimal point, and Python supports 15 precision digits. So, I can write like y is equal to 10 point some 3, 5, 6, something like this, up to 15 digits. So, it supports 15 precision digits, Python. And what are Boolean? Boolean data type. Boolean data type, when you Boolean values are nothing but true or false. You can either, which represents true means 1 and false means 0. So I can write z is equal to true, which means either you can write 1 or you can write true, which means it is a Boolean value. Now, you know what are complex numbers? Very well, complex numbers are those numbers which are in the form a plus jb, where a and b are real numbers and j is a imaginary number. So this is about number data types which is supported by Python: integer, floating point, boolean and complex. Now, what are string? What are string? String is nothing but a sequence of Unicode characters. You can say this is nothing but a sequence of Unicode. What do you mean by Unicode characters? Unicode is nothing but it supports characters of all languages. If you take ASCII, it supports ABCDs, that is alphabets and basic numbers. Now, Unicode means it supports alphabets of all languages. So that is Unicode. So string is nothing but sequence of Unicode characters written within double quotes. I can write S is equal to school within double quotes. I have written S is equal to school within double quotes. So this is a string. It is a sequence of Unicode characters, or you can say it is a sequence of characters. Now, in order to access these values, you have to use index. I can write print S of 0. So what will happen? It will give you the result as S. It will give you the value S, the first letter, because the index of first letter is 0. And the next one, so this is about string, sequence of characters, and these characters are to be accessed using the index. I have given you one example. If you want to access, you have to access through the index. Now, one thing you have to remember is strings are not modifiable. They are immutable. This I will be discussing in the next session. So please subscribe to my channel for seeing what are mutable and immutable objects. Data types. Now let us go with the next one. What are lists? What are lists? Lists are nothing but a group of values, comma separated values, which can be modifiable. That is, they are mutable. I can say L is equal to, within square brackets you have to write, it is a group of comma separated values written within square brackets. I can write, and any values you can write of any data type. It can be integer, it can be a string, it can be a floating point. So it supports all kind of data types to be written. I can write roll number 1 and the student name. I'm just writing a student information. One student name as John and his total marks as 500. So this is a list. The name of list is L, and I'm trying to store a student information whose roll number is 1, integer data type, and the string data type. And I can, this is the total I'm trying to store, which is 500. So in this way, list can be written within it can be written within square brackets, and the list is also accessed using the index only. Suppose if I write L of 1, print L of 1, the index 1, it will return you answer John. So this is about list, and you have to remember that list is mutable, that is, they are modifiable. And what are tuples? Tuples are nothing but same thing. It's a group of values, comma separated values written within round brackets. They are written within round brackets. List square brackets and tuples within round brackets. I can write T is equal to 1 comma, same thing I'm writing, same example. I can write within round brackets like this. But the thing is, what is the difference between tuple and list is, tuples are not modifiable, they are immutable, and you can access tuples like list only using the index. And the next one, what are dictionaries? What are dictionaries? Dictionaries are nothing but which are in the form key and value. It is a collection of key and value pair. I can write, for example, I can write here a student list, STUD, student dictionary. I can write student dictionary is equal to, and you have to write dictionary within a pair set of curly braces. So I can write here first one, John, and his total marks is 500, comma, Smith, his total marks 400. I am trying to store two student value, and the key value is John and his marks is 500. The next key value is Smith, his marks is 400. If I want to access, I can access like stud dictionary, and I can specify John, the key value like this. If you specify the key value like this, the answer would be 500. So this is about different data types. We have got number data type, string data type, list data type, tuples, and dictionaries. Dictionaries are nothing but it is key value pair. and they have to be written within braces. So this is about data types. If you want to see the upcoming videos, please subscribe to my channel.